But while I was on the McGill campus, I'm walking the McGill campus. What are the chances of meeting someone that's going to affect your whole life? I mean, it was enough meeting my wife, but this is a professor from Europe.
Yeah.
He's an immunologist.
An immunologist.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what I got exposed to. He said to me, would you be interested in working in the field of allergy? I said, I'm not sure. So then he went and explained the whole thing. But it was more protein chemistry. And I mean, I had such a wide base of chemistry, I could have gone just about anywhere. Polymer chemistry, but the protein chemistry part. And his experience, he came from Europe. And European chemists or immunochemists were well known in those days to be very advanced. So he brought that technology to McGill. He saw me, he said, would you be interested? I accepted. And that totally changed my career, my life.
The course that you would take thereafter, right? What was his name? Do you remember?
His name?
Yeah.
Alex Sihon.
Alex Sihon.
Sihon. S-E-H-O-N.
Sihon. Where was he from originally in Europe?
He was from Eastern Europe. I know. Maybe Poland, but I'm not sure. Mm-hmm. I think he was Hungarian. Yeah.
So that initiated your entry into immunology.
Yeah.
And you did your PhD on that.
Yeah. Now, at that time, immunology was maybe, modern immunology was maybe 20 years old. So we were like pioneers.
Yeah.
So I just want to summarize this part, because I could talk forever, as Kathy knows. I could talk forever about the question of the project per se. Allergy is mainly caused, there are antibodies involved in allergy. If you are allergic to something, you produce specific antibodies. And the combination of these antibodies plus the thing you're allergic to, called the allergen, when they combine, they give you symptoms because of histamine release and other chemicals, okay, on certain cells, okay? So at that time, they didn't know the nature of the antibody. So what I did is I established early data on these antibodies. I was able to recognize and define the chemical characteristics of the antibodies. And that changed the whole field of allergy. Because now what happened as a result, you had a blood test for allergy, not only skin tests.
Before your research, there was only skin tests.
Correct.
And now they do both.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, but that changed the nature of how allergy was being practiced. Right. Because now you had a situation, a commercial situation. All of a sudden, all these companies, particularly the ones from Sweden, starts up, and they're having these tests for determining allergies. And the argument is that, well, skin tests are fine, but they could also be dangerous if you're hyperallergic. You can get anaphylaxis from doing certain skin tests. So the blood tests were good.
So this is like late 50s, early 60s now.
Right.